7 military exercises that build insane strength. No equipment needed. If I dropped you in the middle of nowhere, no gym, no weights, no fancy machines, could your body survive? Because soldiers don't have a choice. And that's why they train with brutally simple exercises that build insane strength without a single piece of equipment. And today, I'm going to show you 7 of the exact moves that make them unbreakable. Why this video matters. Look, most people think you need barbells, dumbbells, and a full gym membership to get strong. But here's the truth. Strength doesn't start with equipment. Strength begins with your body. And the military knows this better than anyone. When you're in the field, there's no bench press, no squat rack, and definitely no personal trainer yelling at you to do one more rep. Soldiers train with what they've got: the ground, gravity, and sheer willpower. And the crazy part? These exercises are more effective than half of the things people do in gyms. So if you want to build real-world strength, the kind of strength that makes you tougher, faster, and harder to break, stick with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll not only know the 7 military exercises, but you'll also have the exact blueprint to train like a soldier from the comfort of your own home. And don't miss the middle of this video, because I'm going to drop one truth bomb about training that flips everything you've been told upside down. It's the reason soldiers get stronger in weeks, not years. All right, let's get started. Exercise number 1, the push-up. Now, I know what you're thinking, push-ups? That's basic. But here's the thing, most people are doing push-ups wrong. Military push-ups are a whole different beast. When a soldier drops to the ground, it's not about how many sloppy reps they can crank out. It's about discipline, form, and building strength that carries over into everything. Here's how to do it the military way. 1. Start in a straight arm plank, hands under your shoulders, core tight, back flat. 2. Lower your chest all the way to the ground. Yes, the ground. None of that half rep nonsense. 3. Explode back up until your arms are fully locked out. Now here's the kicker. In the military, you're expected to do this for perfect reps, no sagging hips, no cheating. That's why a set of 20 military push-ups feels like 50 regular push-ups. Why this matters? Push-ups don't just build your chest and arms. They build combat-ready strength in your core, shoulders, and even your breathing control. Soldiers rely on push-ups not just for aesthetics, but because in the real world, the ability to push yourself up off the ground could literally save your life. Exercise number 2, the pull-up. All right, let's move to one of the toughest bodyweight moves of all time, the pull-up. This one separates the strong from the weak because there's no faking a pull-up. You either can or you can't. In military training, the pull-up isn't just an exercise. It's a test. Soldiers are often judged by how many strict pull-ups they can do because it directly translates to upper body strength, grip endurance, and back power. Here's the formula. Grab the bar with an overhand grip, hands shoulder width apart. Hang with your arms fully straight. Dead hang. No momentum. Pull yourself up until your chin clears the bar. Lower back down all the way. And here's the soldier twist. No kipping, no swinging, no shortcuts. If you want to train like the military, you've got to own every inch of the movement. Why this matters? Pull-ups build the kind of strength that soldiers need for climbing walls, hauling gear, and carrying their body weight in extreme conditions. If you want that V-shaped back and grip strength that makes you feel unbreakable, this is it. Quick side note, can't do a pull-up yet? That's okay. Start with negatives, jump up, lower yourself slowly, or use a sturdy band for assistance. The military doesn't expect you to be Superman on day 1, but they do expect progress. Exercise number 3, the squat. Now let's talk legs, because if your foundation is weak, the rest of your body doesn't matter. Enter the squat. Squats are the cornerstone of military training because strong legs aren't optional when you're running with 50 pounds of gear, climbing hills, or carrying a buddy out of danger. Here's the proper bodyweight squat, military style. 1. Stand with feet shoulder width apart. 2. Keep your chest tall, eyes forward. 3. Sit back as if you're lowering into a chair, hips back, knees tracking over toes. 4. Drop until your thighs are at least parallel to the ground. 5. Drive back up through your heels. Don't let your knees cave in. Now here's the soldier upgrade. They don't just do slow squats. They'll add explosive jumps, time sets, an insane volume. Why? Because endurance plus strength is what makes the legs battle ready. Why this matters: strong legs equal better stamina, more speed, and the ability to perform when everyone else is quitting. If your legs give out, you give out. And in the military, that's not an option. All right, quick check-in. Are you noticing a theme here? None of these exercises requires equipment. It's all about using your own body weight with discipline, intensity, and smart progressions. But stick with me, because in a minute, I'm going to reveal the one mindset shift that makes soldiers gain strength at warp speed compared to the average person. That truth bomb will change how you train forever. Exercise number 4, the plank. Let's get real for a second. When people think core, they picture six-pack abs. But in the military, abs aren't about looking good on the beach. They're about survival. The plank is the ultimate soldier's core exercise because it builds rock-solid stability that protects your spine, improves posture, and makes every other movement stronger. Here's how to do it military style. 1. Drop down on your forearms, elbows under your shoulders. 2. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels. 3. Engage your core like you're bracing for a punch in the stomach. 4. Hold, still as stone. No sagging, no piking up. Now here's the kicker. In the military, holding a plank for 30 seconds is child's play. Soldiers train to hold for minutes at a time, sometimes while wearing heavy packs or even during punishment drills. Why this matters? A strong core isn't just about crunches. It's about being able to carry weight, resist fatigue, and move with power. Whether you're sprinting, climbing, or even throwing a punch, your core is the engine. And the plank builds it better than anything. Exercise number 5, the burpee. Yes, the dreaded burpee. If you've ever done these, you already know they're brutal. And that's exactly why the military loves them. The burpee is the ultimate no excuses exercise. It hits your chest, arms, legs, core, lungs, and even your mental toughness, all in one explosive movement. Here's how a true military burpee looks. 1. Drop into a squat position. 2. Kick your feet back into a push-up plank. 3. Do a full push-up. 4. Jump your feet back under you. 5. Explode upward into a jump, clapping your hands overhead. Repeat, and repeat, and repeat, until your lungs are on fire. Why this matters? In the field, soldiers need explosive strength and endless endurance. Burpees deliver both. They train your ability to go from the ground to standing fast. And in combat situations, that's life or death. And let me tell you, after just 20 burpees, you'll know exactly why the military swears by them. Exercise number 6, the mountain climber. Ever feel like your lungs are burning during a workout? That's exactly the point of mountain climbers. This move isn't just about core, it's about conditioning. Soldiers use mountain climbers to simulate the kind of explosive, high-intensity effort they'll need when sprinting, dodging, or carrying gear under stress. Here's how to do it. 1. Start in a push-up position, arms locked out. 2. Drive one knee forward toward your chest. 3. Switch legs fast, like you're sprinting against the ground. 4. Keep your hips low, core tight, and move at a controlled but intense pace. Why this matters? Mountain climbers train coordination, agility, and endurance all at once. They're a killer conditioning tool that gets your heart racing and your muscles burning. And in the military, conditioning is everything. You can't afford to gas out halfway through. Exercise number 7, the lunge. Last but not least, the lunge. Why? Because soldiers don't just move forward. They move sideways, backward, uphill, downhill, sometimes carrying another human being. Lunges build single-leg strength, balance, and stability in ways squats alone can't touch. Here's how to do them. 1. Step forward with one leg, dropping your back knee toward the ground. 2. Keep your chest tall, core tight. 3. Push back up through your front heel. 4. Switch legs and repeat. Now, want to make it military grade? Add walking lunges across a field. Do them with a backpack full of weight, or combine them with sprints. That's how soldiers train both power and endurance. Why this matters? The lunge prepares you for real-world movement, running, climbing, carrying loads, and keeping balance when things get unpredictable. In the military, Weak legs aren't just inconvenient, they're dangerous. All right, we've just covered 7 of the most powerful military exercises you can do anywhere. No equipment, no excuses. But now it's time for me to deliver on my promise, because here's where most people go wrong. They think it's all about the exercises themselves. Do push-ups, do squats, do burpees, and magically get strong. Wrong. The truth bomb is this. It's not the exercise, it's the mindset. Soldiers don't train for reps. They don't train for looking good. They train for survival. And that mental shift is why they see results 10 times faster than the average person. Because here's the reality. When your brain thinks, I have to do 50 push-ups or I fail, you push harder. You don't quit at 20. You don't stop when it burns. You keep going because in your head, failure isn't an option. That's the secret. The body follows the mind. Build the mindset, and your body will transform. The soldier mindset. Why this works. Let me tell you a quick story. There's a reason military training camps are legendary for transforming ordinary recruits into absolute machines in just weeks. It's not because they've discovered some secret exercise that nobody else knows. It's because of the way they approach training. Picture this. A new recruit drops to the ground for push-ups. His arms are shaking, sweat is dripping, his body is screaming to quit. In a normal gym, most people would stop right there. Good enough, they'd say. But in the military, stopping isn't an option. He's got a drill sergeant in his ear, a squad depending on him, and a standard he has to meet, whether he feels like it or not. And what happens? His body digs deeper. He discovers he had 10, 20, maybe even 30 more push-ups in him than he thought. That's the magic. The mind quits before the body does. And when you train past the moment your brain says, enough, that's when the growth happens. So here's your truth bomb takeaway. If you want to build insane strength without equipment, you have to train your brain first. The soldier mindset will carry you through the pain, past the burn, and into results you didn't think were possible. How to train like a soldier at home. All right, now that you know the 7 exercises and the mindset behind them, let's put it all together. Because here's the deal. Knowledge is useless without action. I'm going to give you a simple, no equipment, soldier-style workout you could do anywhere. The 7 exercise military circuit. Push-ups, 20 reps, strict form. Pull-ups, 5 to 10 reps, or negatives if you can't do full ones yet. Bodyweight squats, 25 reps. Plank, hold for 1 minute. Burpees, 15 reps. Mountain climbers, 30 seconds, all out. Lunges, 10 reps each leg. Rest 60 seconds after completing all 7 exercises. That's 1 round. Do 3 to 5 rounds, depending on your fitness level. This whole routine takes less than 30 minutes, but let me warn you, it's not easy. By the end, your chest will burn, your legs will feel like lead, and your lungs will be screaming. But that's the exact feeling soldiers chase, because that's where transformation happens. Progression. How to get stronger over time. Here's the part most people miss. Military training isn't about doing the same workout forever. It's about progression, making your body adapt to higher levels of stress. Here's how to upgrade this routine over time. 1. Increase reps. Add 2 to 5 reps every week for each exercise. 2. Add time. Hold planks longer. Do mountain climbers faster. 3. Add rounds. Start with 3 rounds, build to 5, then 7. 4. Add load. Fill a backpack with books, water bottles, or sand. We're while doing squats, lunges, and even push-ups. This is how soldiers train. They don't stay comfortable, they adapt. They push the limits week after week until what used to feel impossible becomes automatic. Quick check-in. If you're due this 7 exercise circuit right now, which move would break you first? Be honest. Drop in the comments. I want to know, because here's the truth. The one you struggle with most is the one that's going to change you the most. Common mistakes that kill your progress. Now, listen, knowing the 7 military exercises is powerful. But here's the catch. Most people butcher the form, and instead of building strength, they just build bad habits. Let's go through the biggest mistakes to avoid. Push-ups mistakes. Half reps. If your chest isn't touching the ground, it doesn't count. Sagging hips. Turning your push-up into a sloppy yoga pose ruins your core activation. Fix. Keep your body tight like a plank and aim for full range of motion every rep. Pull UPS mistakes. Kipping and swinging. Momentum doesn't make you strong. Partial reps. Chin under the bar doesn't count. Fix. Dead hang at the bottom. Chin over the bar at the top. Strict form always. Squat mistakes. Knees caving in. This kills your knees long term. Rising on your toes. You lose power and stability. Fix. Drive your knees out slightly and push through your heels. Plank mistakes. Sagging hips. This strains your lower back. But too high. That's not a plank, that's a tent. Fix. Imagine a straight line from your head to your heels. Engage your core like someone's about to punch you. Burpee mistakes. Skipping the push-up, that's cheating. Not exploding on the jump. The power is the point. Fix. Every burpee equals full push-up plus full jump. Non-negotiable. Mountain climber mistakes. Bouncing your hips. This turns it into chaos. Going too slow. You're not walking, you're sprinting. Fix. Keep hips low, core tight, and drive those knees fast like you're running from danger. Lunge mistakes. Knees slamming the ground. You're not supposed to smash your kneecap. Leaning forward, that shifts stress off your legs. Fix. Drop under control, keep your chest up, and move smoothly. Why does this matter? Because soldiers train for efficiency. Every rep counts. Every move is clean, precise, and repeatable under stress. If you want soldier-level strength, you can't afford sloppy form. The discipline factor. Now, let's get brutally honest. Why do soldiers get insane results from these simple exercises, while most people quit? It's discipline. Think about it. The average person says, I'll do my workout if I feel like it. I'll push harder if I have energy. I'll keep going if I'm motivated. But in the military, discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It just asks, did you do the work or not? That's the difference between a soldier's body and an average body. Soldiers train even when they're tired. They train even when they're sore. They train even when it's raining, cold, or they'd rather be anywhere else. And here's the hidden benefit. Discipline bleeds into every part of your life. Build it in your workouts, and suddenly you'll find yourself sharper, more focused, and more resilient in everything you do. So let me ask you this, what's harder for you? The physical side of training or the discipline to stay consistent? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to see where you're at because trust me, you're not alone either way. How to structure your week, military style. Now you might be asking, okay, I know the 7 exercises, I know the form, I know the mindset, but how do I put it all together into a real weekly routine? Great question, because soldiers don't just train randomly. They train with structure. That's how they build strength fast while avoiding burnout. Here's a simple 4-day, military-inspired schedule you can follow. Day 1, strength focus. Push-ups, pull-ups, squats. Add backpack weight if you can. 3 to 5 rounds. Controlled reps. Maximum focus on form. Day 2, conditioning focus. Burpees, mountain climbers, planks. Circuit style. Go hard for 20 to 30 minutes. Minimal rest. Day 3, active recovery. Light jogging, stretching, mobility work. Remember, even soldiers don't go 100% every day. Recovery is part of strength. Day 4, full body combat circuit. All 7 exercises back to back, just like I laid out earlier. 3 to 7 rounds, depending on your level. This is your test day. Push to the limit. Repeat this cycle weekly. Over time, increase reps, add rounds, and keep challenging yourself. This is exactly how the military builds endurance, strength, and discipline, week after week, year after year. If you had to pick one day of the schedule to start with, which would it be? Strength, conditioning, recovery, or the full combat circuit? Drop it below. I'm curious to see what the majority of you would tackle first. Breaking down the weekly schedule with rep schemes. All right, let's take that 4-day structure and make it crystal clear so you can literally screenshot this and start tomorrow. Day 1, strength focus. Goal, build raw pushing, pulling, and lower body strength. Push-ups, 4 sets of 15 to 25 reps. Pull-ups, or negatives, for sets of 5 to 10 reps. Bodyweight squats, 4 sets of 20 to 30 reps. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Go slow, controlled, and lock in perfect form. Soldiers care about quality reps, not just rushing through. Day 2, conditioning focus. Goal: train your lungs, endurance, and explosive power. Burpees, 4 rounds of 12 to 15 reps. Mountain climbers, 30 to 40 seconds, fast pace. Plank, hold 60 to 90 seconds. Do this circuit 3 to 5 times. Rest only 30 to 45 seconds between rounds to keep your heart rate high. Day 3, active recovery. This is your reset day. Don't skip it. 20 to 30 minutes light jogging, walking, or biking. Stretch hips, hamstrings, and shoulders. Add 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing or meditation. Soldiers recover with purpose. They don't sit on the couch all day. Active recovery keeps your body primed. Day 4, full body combat circuit. This is your test, your battle, your prove it day. All 7 exercises back to back. No excuses. 20 push-ups, 5 to 10 pull-ups, 25 squats, 1-minute plank, 15 burpees, 30 seconds mountain climbers, 10 lunges each leg. Rest 60 to 90 seconds after the full round. Do 3 to 7 rounds depending on your fitness level. This is where discipline gets forged. Pro tips to level up like a soldier. 1. Track everything. Reps, sets, time held. Soldiers measure progress. It's the only way to know if you're improving. 2. Train outdoors when you can. Fresh air, sunlight, and uneven ground toughen you up more than a polished gym floor. 3. Add a weighted pack. Once body weight gets easy, strap on a backpack with books or water bottles. Now you're training like you're in the field. If you had to do the full combat circuit right now, how many rounds do you honestly think you could survive? Be real with me. 1, 3, or all 7. Drop it below. I'll be checking. 4-week military progression plan, your battle blueprint. Now, you've got the weekly structure. But here's where most people fail. They do the same thing every week, never push harder, and wonder why they're stuck. Soldiers don't train like that. They train to get stronger, faster, tougher every single week. So here's your battle blueprint for 4 weeks. Week 1, foundation. Focus, learning perfect form plus building consistency. Stick to the rep ranges I gave you. Don't worry about pushing to failure yet. Your only mission? Show up 4 days a week, no excuses. Week 2, intensity. Focus, pushing limits. Add +2 to 5 reps to every set of push-ups, squats, and lunges. Hold planks 15 to 20 seconds longer. Shave 5 to 10 seconds off your rest during conditioning. This week, discipline gets tested. Week 3 load. Focus, adding resistance. Strap on a backpack with 5 to 10 pounds. Books, water bottles, whatever you have. Now do the same workouts with added weight. Burpees and mountain climbers. Go faster. Explode off the ground like your life depends on it. This is where you stop training like just another guy and start training like a soldier. Week 4, test week, field ready. Focus, prove it. End the week with a full combat circuit test. Set a timer. How fast can you complete 5 rounds? Write it down. That's your baseline. From here, you don't stop, you reset the cycle. Add more reps, more rounds, more load. Every 4 weeks, you're stronger, harder, and closer to that military-ready body. Here's the part nobody tells you. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or hours of training. You just need progression. That's the real secret of military strength training. Do more than last time. Push past comfort. Track your progress. That's it. Simple, brutal, effective. If you started this plan tomorrow, what's your number 1 goal after 4 weeks? Stronger arms? Faster conditioning? Better endurance? Comment it below. I want to know what battle you're fighting. Mental toughness hacks, soldier mindset training. Okay, let's be real for a second. You can have the perfect workout plan, flawless form, and the best progression strategy in the world, but if your mind quits before your body does, none of it matters. That's why soldiers are different. Their secret weapon isn't just physical, it's mental. Here are 3 mental toughness hacks you can steal straight from the military. 1. The 40% rule. When you feel like you're done, your body is usually only at 40% of its limit. That means you've got way more in the tank than you think. Push past that fake wall, and you'll shock yourself with what you can do. 2. Micro missions. Instead of saying, I have to do 100 push-ups, break it into missions. 10, then 10 more, then 10 more. Suddenly, the impossible feels possible. 3. Embrace the suck. Soldiers have a saying, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Instead of fighting the pain, lean into it. Pain equals growth. Discomfort equals progress. If it's easy, it's not changing you. When you train your brain like this, your workouts stop being a task and start becoming a battle you win every single day. Now here's the deal. You've got the blueprint. You've got the exercises. You even have the mental hacks soldiers use to push through. But information is useless without action. So here's what I want you to do next. Drop a comment below and tell me. If you were dropped into basic training tomorrow, which of these 7 exercises would you crush first? And which one would destroy you? Be honest. I'm reading the comments. Grab your free workout plan in the description. It lays out exactly how to follow these exercises step by step. Don't put it off. Download it now. It's 100% free. Like this video if it gave you that aha moment or lit a fire under you. Subscribe to the channel because I've got more powerful, no BS fitness strategies coming that you won't want to miss. Share this with a friend who needs that military level discipline kick. Train together, hold each other accountable, and watch the results explode. And don't stop here. Click the video on your screen right now. Trust me, you want to see this.